If you're dating and you're scared to lose her, you're not going to get her. Watch this video. I'm going to tell you why. So when you're talking to a hot girl, you know that something's on the table, that, her approval or her willingness to continue to see you, all these things are at stake. And when you feel vulnerable to lose those, you start acting in an inhibited way. Whereas if you don't care about the girl, or if you're not really so much worried about what's going to happen, you're going to act and speak more freely, in the sense that you're going to be willing to kind of go out on a limb and say things that are funnier. You're going to be able to just kind of act more smoothly and not be worried about, this person that's watching you and whether or not they like what they see. And for this very reason, it's so much easier to get girls that you consider to be like a 6 or a 7 than a girl that you would consider to be a 10, because you naturally do all the right things with a girl that you think is like a 6 or a 7, because you're not worried about what she thinks about you. But somehow, magically, when you start talking to a 10, now all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, do I do this? Do I say this? And that's the exact type of behavior that is extremely unattractive to the woman, because it shows no confidence there. So how can you hack this? How can you hack your body and your mind when you really want to be with that super attractive girl? And here's the answer, and really take a moment to pay attention to this. Basically, what you have to do is start acting without a care. Now, the thing that will enable you to act without a care is that you have a funnel set up for constantly talking to new women. That is, you see this hot girl, you really, really like her, and you're going to take the risk to act in such a way that you would, treat her just like you would a 7 out of 10 or whatever, okay? But you're going to justify that because you know that through your funnel, this method that you're meeting new women, another, for example, like what Corey Wayne says, another bus is coming every 15 minutes. But you'll never actually do this if you feel like you're wasting your one chance with a hot girl, because you don't actually have a funnel set up. And this is something that I help men do primarily with social media through Facebook and Instagram, primarily because we can send video messages. So we have this funnel set up where we can constantly get in contact with new, super attractive single women that are in your area, and you can execute on this and not really care about how that woman receives you. And guys, when you don't care, that's when you're in the success zone. Every guy that you've ever seen that's a ladies' man, that looks like a pimp, talks like a pimp, etc., that's a guy that understands his worth, and he knows that if that girl doesn't like him, some other girl will. So if you want to learn how to set up a funnel for yourself, just like what we talked about, click on my profile right here, click the link in my profile, and either book a single call with me where I can kind of show you how this works, or apply for one-on-one coaching where I'll take you under my wing and I'll teach you everything I know about this stuff over the next 3 or 4 months, and will completely transform your dating life.